Hey everyone, it's Matt with Surf City TCG. My channel specializes in top-of-the-line bracket 3 commander decks, typically with no infinite combos. Today I'm in the bottom right playing a brand new deck, Toph Earthbending Master. 4 mana, 3 and a green, for a 2/4 human warrior ally. She has landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, you get an experience counter. And whenever you attack, Earthbend X, where X is the number of experience counters you have. Earthbend means you choose a target land to become a 0/0 creature with haste that's still a land, and you put X plus 1 counters on it. If that land dies or is exiled, you return it to the battlefield tapped. So at its heart, this is a mono-green landfall deck, but it obviously cares about earthbending. So you want to turn your lands into creatures that get +1 counters that grow as you attack and as you play more land throughout the course of the game. And the cool thing is that if your lands die, then they come back, right? Which is great. You don't have to worry about what you do with most decks that animate lands where now they're vulnerable creatures that if they die, you've just lost some or all of your land, which is terrible, right? You still can get wrecked if they bounce your land, because then it's not dying or being exiled, but at least it's back in your hand in that case. You still do have to replay it though, so that's a way you can get got pretty bad. The other kind of weird thing about Toph is that the trigger to Earthbend is on attack, meaning once you've attacked, that's when the trigger happens. You put counters on a land, but then you can't attack with that land, even though it has haste, because you've already declared attackers in that phase. So that's a little awkward. I guess ideally what you want to do is have a land that's already earthbent, and then put the counters from Toph's attack trigger on that land, which is already attacking. It could be even the land that triggered the attack trigger. So kind of a weird deck, mainly a +1 counter deck that also has landfall synergies and definitely looks to be very powerful. Like a lot of cards that deal with experience counters, the conditions to get those counters can be somewhat difficult, but this one certainly is not, right? Playing a land is very easy. In fact, you're probably going to be doing it every turn and doing it repeatedly, and maybe you can do it more than once a turn. So getting experience in this deck is quite easy. The payoff isn't maybe that great, but you start to get quite a lot of counters that you're putting, and this can become a pretty huge threat, both literally and figuratively. In the bottom left, Edea, Possessed Sorceress. 5 mana, 2 in Grixis, which is blue, black, and red, for a 2/5 human warlock. Ward 2. At the beginning of combat on your turn, gain control of target creature an opponent controls until end of turn. Untap it and it gains haste. Whenever a creature you control but don't own dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control and you draw a card. This is one of the Final Fantasy commanders from the scene boxes, I believe. I haven't seen this one yet, so excited to play against it. Both excited and not excited because it seems scary. It also seems pretty good against my deck, which is looking to build a bunch of huge creatures, so having them stolen, not ideal. The nice thing is that you get them back if they die, so this isn't like a super mean commander where they're necessarily just looking to steal your thing, sacrifice it, and then you're out of luck. If they steal it and sacrifice it, they get to draw a card, but at least you get your creature back. So that's pretty cool. I think this is a fun and kind of unique way to build a theft deck. Not that you're stealing cards from their deck, but that you're stealing cards from their battlefield, and that if it dies, you sent it at someone who could just kill it in combat, then at least you can rest assured that you're going to get it back. I imagine that they're playing some ways to blink the creatures and then retain them, of which there are a couple, like Ghostly Flicker is one example, where you target a creature you control and it comes back under your control. And then it would be theirs permanently, at least until the game ended. So you do have to, I guess, keep an eye out for some effects like that, but in general, I think you can expect to get your creature back when Edea steals it. In the top left, Extus Auric Overlord, who has a flip side sorcery, Awaken the Blood Avatar. Extus is 4 mana, 1 white and double black, for a 2/4 human warlock. Double strike. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, return target non-legendary creature from your graveyard to your hand. Awaken the Blood Avatar is a sorcery for 8 mana, 6 black and red. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may sacrifice any number of creatures. This spell costs 2 less for each creature sacrificed this way. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Create a 3/6 black and red avatar creature with haste and, quote, whenever this creature attacks, it deals 3 damage to each opponent. I did play Extus / Awaken the Blood Avatar a few times. I'll link one of those games here. My deck, though, was focused on the other side, the sorcery, Awaken the Blood Avatar, which you can play as your commander, quote unquote. So you can cast this from the command zone. It immediately goes back to the command zone since it's not a creature, it's just a spell. And it does get command tax. So pretty interesting card to have as a commander if you're only focused on casting the sorcery. But today, Sepher is playing a deck that focuses just on the front side, so Extus Auric Overlord. He may occasionally cast the other side, but I think the deck primarily is built around Extus. And Extus is really powerful. First of all, any commander with double strike is automatically scary, because it means if you pump it, it could be a potentially deadly threat. But his Magecraft ability is very powerful too, giving you a huge card advantage engine. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, you get to return a creature from your graveyard to your hand. This deck in particular is built around cycling synergies, specifically with cards like Astral Drift and Astral Slide. So definitely a firm control deck that's looking to just have an iron grip over the game and deal with things that they don't like by just phasing them out, at least until end of turn. And lastly, in the top right, Clavileno, First of the Blessed. 3 mana, 1 white and black for a 2/2 vampire cleric. Whenever you attack, target attacking vampire that isn't a demon becomes a demon in addition to its other types, and it gains, quote, when this creature dies, draw a card and create a tapped 4/3 white and black vampire demon creature token with flying. So a lot going on here. This is the Precon Commander from Lost Caverns of Ixalan, and it's a really cool deck. So it's a vampire tribal deck, but it does this interesting thing where when you attack, you sort of incubate one of your vampires, it becomes a demon, and when it dies, it spawns a 4/3 vampire demon with flying. So you're impregnating your vampires with demon seed, and then when they birth it, it's a vampire demon, because, you know, the mom was a vampire and the dad was a demon or something. So yeah, that's what it's doing. You obviously want to get a sack outlet online so that you can start popping these bad boys out willy-nilly and then collect the welfare, I guess. This is the first game I've played on a new platform. It's called Convoke.games. So it was recommended to me a few times now by people in my Discord, and I finally got around to trying it with this group. It is awesome. It is so much better than Spelltable. The scanner actually works consistently. The video quality is clearer. You can create tokens, like digital tokens, which is awesome. And there's tons of other features. Like, this is my first time playing, and I was kind of exploring it as I played, but it was pretty great. I hope that we can start using this more frequently. The only problem right now is that it doesn't have the number of like active players that Spelltable does, but I expect that to change rapidly because it is so much better. This happened to be a game with all people from my Discord. By the way, join my Discord and you can play with me too. But yeah, I loved it, and I hope to be able to use this platform more often. But I'd love to hear feedback from you as a viewer. if anything was worse or different, or if you liked it, let me know too. Enjoy the game. All right, let's do it. How do I randomize?
Under game, there'll be an option. I think you can only randomize once on this, but it, in theory, should do it fine.
Okay.
I think it says randomize and start game or something on the right-hand side. And then the screen should blur when it happens to all of us.
Yeah, I'm just not seeing it. Oh, game, right at the top.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
I can assign a judge. Okay, here we go. Randomizing. All right.
I like it already.
Rigged.
Yeah, very suspicious. Very suspicious.
I'm terrible at shuffling.
Takes a lot of practice.
I'm afraid with this because, like, the sleeve just, I think it's just the quality of my sleeve. It's just easily rips.
Which ones do you use?
Amazon. I don't know whichever one it was available on Amazon.
Yeah,
I don't double
if you can
sleeve
afford
like
it.
most people. Yeah, I don't double sleeve because it just makes it look.
Oh yeah, you don't need to do that. But if you can afford like nice sleeves, it is pretty big quality of life improvement. Although I don't know, I've bought those cheap ones on Amazon before, and they're actually like not bad.
Yeah.
Just give me a minute to change a few cards in my deck.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
I'm ready.
Does anyone mind if I bottom Soul Ring and draw a different card?
I don't mind.
Don't.
I will keep my first set.
Why do you play with a Soul Ring in your decks still? If you're going to do that,
I just don't want it on turn one. Like, I don't mind it in the deck, but this is my first time playing this deck, and I don't really want a weird experience. Does that make sense? I'll just take a mulligan.
Yeah,
if
I mean,
you prefer.
Soul Ring it does morph the game. I'm happy whatever you want to do. I'm very
okay.
relaxed.
Well, here it is.
Oh,
I'm gonna put it on
I
top.
don't. I hate the card.
I do too, but no one agrees with me, it seems. So I'm going to. I should be a conscientious objector, but
Yeah,
not a strong enough person to do that.
I think if green wasn't a color, I'd fully support it. But
yes,
if green is a color, I think Soul Ring is catch up.
The thing is, Soul Ring at turn one, it warps the game far
It
too
does.
much.
It really
exactly.
does.
I hate it.
So like
Is it
with
okay
my pod,
if I-
we've. Sorry, what?
Sorry, go on. Is it okay if I draw another 7 if that's
Yeah,
all right?
yeah. Just go ahead.
Oh yeah, you don't need to ask. That's a regular rule of the game. So you get one free mulligan,
Yeah, thank you.
and then you can take another mulligan, 2, but then you have to go down to 6. Do you know how that works?
Yes.
Okay. And you should know that new players never take enough mulligans, so you should probably lean toward taking more mulligans.
Yep.
Honestly, when I'm playing a bracket level 3 or less, I'm just telling people, just have a keepable 6, because we all want to play a 4-player game.
Oh yeah, and you're playing a
yeah.
straight precon, so you can just take as many free mulligans as you want, like
Yeah,
unless you want a real experience.
Unfortunately,
but, like, you're playing against 3 very strong players with better decks, so you're.
Well, I'm still a relative beginner compared with these pros, but
yeah, unfortunately, I drew another terrible. This doesn't usually happen to me.
Don't worry about it. Just
take
get a
another
playable
one.
hand. Just get a good hand. Like, keep going.
Yeah. Jesus.
It's no fun. Like, it happens. Like, don't worry about it. Happens to everyone. but hurry the hell up. I'm just kidding.
This
Take your
one's
time.
fine. This one's fine.
Okay. Everyone ready?
Let me see my hand first.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I'll keep it.
All right. Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck.
Have fun. I will play a tapped Mistveil Plains and Pastor.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'll
it
just
came up as
play.
pillage.
Hmm.
It's not
Play
wrong.
command tower. Oh, sorry, I forgot to draw. Yeah, I'll play that and end my
Of
turn.
course, the first card is not working.
The good thing is, if it doesn't work quickly though. Whereas I find
True.
Spelltable sometimes takes a few minutes.
Draw.
It counts the turns. I like it.
I'll play a Rumble Arena. ETB, scry 1. Put that on the bottom and pass.
All right. Draw.
Draw. Oh, sorry.
I'll play a Badlands and tap it for a Peter Parker's camera and pass.
Draw a card. I will play an untapped Sacred Foundry, and for 2 mana, I will play an Arcane Signet. How do we lose life here?
Next to your life, you just click the down and up arrows. And,
There it is. Yeah,
and
thanks.
you can also add commander damage somehow. How do you do that?
I will pass them.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry. Draw. Excellent. I will play Plains. Sorry, how come you lost life points?
Because my second Foundry, I chose for it to enter untapped. If I
see.
choose for it to enter untapped, I lose 2 life.
I
Because I
see.
wanted to play my 2 mana Arcane Signet.
I see. Fair enough.
I'll just move very fast to the toilet and be back. I don't think anyone's going to do something to destroy my Arcane Signet or something. I'll be back.
Quick, kill his
Okay.
Arcane Signet.
I will spend 2 to play Oathsworn Vampire. He enters the battlefield tapped, and I'll pass it to you, Seth.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Snow-covered forest. I will cast a Nature's Lore. Find a forest, put it on the battlefield, and no other plays. I'll pass after that.
Right, untap, draw. I'll play a Tree-Graved, untap, taking 2 damage. And I'll tap 2 to play a Humble Defector. And I'll pass.
What is the card that you have on the field, Surf?
It's just a Nature's
Nature's
Lore.
Lore.
Sorry, I haven't.
Okay. End of turn, with 1 mana, I will cycle a Flourishing Fox. And I will draw a card. Draw a card. Okay. I think that for 3 mana. Or 2 mana. For 2 mana, I'm going to play an Artist's Talent. I will play a Smoldering Mars tapped, and I will pass.
Untap, upkeep.
Not like this.
Draw?
Like this. Yeah, like this.
I will play Temple of Silence land. It enters the battlefield tapped, but when it enters, I can scry for one. Scry means I can just look the first card, right? And then
Exactly. And you can put it on the bottom or leave it on the top.
perfecto. Okay. I will keep it on top. And then I will spend one to play Indulgent Aristocrat. It's got lifelink. And then I'll attack you, Seth, if that's all right, with my 0-1 Vampire. He's a 2-2.
What if it's not all right?
I'll
You have to
do it
tap it when
anyway.
it attacks.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
He's already picked up correct threat assessment.
And
It's
then
messed up.
I think that's it, really. I'll pass it to you, Seth.
Where's the flip the entire table button? I don't see it. Untap, upkeep, draw. Prismatic Vista. Actually, wait, sorry. No, not that. Three for an Earthbender's Ascension.
Nice.
Earthbender Ascension. So I will Earthbend 2.
Oh, it does have card recognition like Spelltable. Okay.
Yeah, you just click it, and in the right where you go to cards, it will store them and so you can click
Nice.
on them.
Nice.
And if you
nice,
click
nice.
shared, it will also show you cards anyone scans.
Oh, love it.
Now I'll play Prismatic
It's
Vista.
good. It's good.
Yeah, the
It
site's
is.
really good. So I'll search for a basic, put it on tapped, and I'll get a landfall trigger from the Vista, and then a landfall trigger from the land I'm getting. So this will get 2 quest counters. And I will pass after that.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Akil, I'll make you an offer here. I'm going to tap my Humble Defector to draw 2 cards. If I give it to you on your turn, will you return it to me? And you'll be able to tap it basically and draw 2 cards on your turn.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's
All right.
that's good.
So I'm going to tap that. I'm just thinking.
I'm sorry. But I will redirect lightning and I will target myself.
Oh, that's very cheeky.
Nice.
Very cheeky. You will. So how does that work exactly? It goes to you basically, or I still get to draw the cards, but it goes to you.
You draw the cards. I will take the Humble Defector.
Okay, fine. Well, I still get my cards at least. All right, I'll take my. Good, a
damn
land. Thank God. Nice.
Could use.
Okay,
could
I really
use
needed that
rolls.
land. Right. So now I will.
Serf, I will make you a deal.
Yes.
If I give you the Humble Defector, will you give the Humble Defector then back to me?
Yes.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Dear.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Right. All right. I will.
I'm just going to get a Humble Defector and I'll be back.
Tap 2 for a Felwar Stone. Then I will tap 2 for a Search for Azcanta. and then I'll pass.
But also, since I played a non-creature spell with Artist's Talent, I can discard a card and draw a card.
And it's
I-
your turn as well now.
I will discard Dranith Stinger and I will draw a card. Okay. My turn. I will draw a card. Surf. Have a hunting factor.
Yeah,
I'll draw two
thank you.
cards. I will play a land for turn. With 3 mana, I will move the Artist's Talent to the second level. With 1 mana, I will play a Talisman of Hierarchy. Artist's Talent triggers, non-creature spell. I can discard a card and draw a card. I will discard this Chaos Warp and I will draw a card. And I already played a land for turn. I think I'm fine. I will pass then.
Thank you. Untap. Oop. Upkeep. Draw. Excellent. All right. I will tap all 3 to play Clavileno. And then
Clavileno.
Clavileno. I can't say his
that
name.
Clavileno.
Clavileno.
Clavileno, yeah.
Clavileno.
Okay. Have you got any, Sapphire, have you got any creatures? Is it just the...
Just mana, rocks, and enchantments, no creatures for the moment.
Okay. In that case, I will attack you with Oathsworn... not Oathsworn Vampire. Yeah. I'll attack you with Oathsworn Vampire 2/2.
Clavileno
No.
triggers.
Sorry?
Clavileno triggers.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, which means he becomes a demon. That's
No,
it.
when it dies, it will become a demon and you will draw a card. I have a Clavileno deck in my local playgroup.
Oh, yeah.
It just gets incubated. You just impregnated it with demon seed.
Yeah, that's it.
It's 2 damage, if I'm not mistaken. Okay.
And that's it for now. I'll pass it over to you, Seth.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep, draw. Okay. I will tap Humble Defector and give it to Zephyr.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Interesting. Play a forest as land for turn. Tap 4 and cast my commander.
Oof.
And sure, let's crack this Prismatic Vista. I guess it doesn't matter which order I did it in. Take 1. Try to take 1. Get a forest. So that'll be landfall here. When you do, if it has 4, so on the 4th. Okay, so I get to put a +1 counter on a creature and it gets trampled till end of turn. So I'll put it on the Rumble Arena.
Edea can steal your lands now.
Oh no. Did they go back to
That's a good question.
the owner or controller?
So what
Owner's
does it say?
control.
What does it
If they died, it's their owner's
Yeah,
control.
it goes back. So it comes back as land, I guess.
Yeah, tapped lands.
Not yeah. So it'll come back as a well, not tapped actually. It'll come back as an untapped land, I think. If the land enters untapped, I think it just comes back as an untapped
I think
land.
Earthbend comes in tapped.
Earthbending comes tapped.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, if it's alive, exactly. Yeah, agreed.
Okay, I'm going to take the counters off this because it doesn't matter anymore, if that's okay. And then I get an experience, so I'll get that token in a moment. And I'm going to pay 1 green, and I will cast a Pick Your Poison. I'm going to choose the mode of each opponent sacrifices an enchantment.
Okay.
I will respond to that.
Yeah.
Let's say with a Debulge Trickery.
Okie dokie.
Artist's Talent will trigger. And I am going to discard. I want all my cards in my hand. Let's discard the Prisoner's Dilemma and draw a card.
Okay, are you rolling?
Oh, I thought you rolled. Sorry.
I think you do. I can roll if you want, though. I have a die right here.
Choose 1, 2, 3 random. Okay, how do we roll here?
I don't know.
I don't know
I
how
have a
we
die.
Actions. Actions.
Actions. Yeah, there's roll dice
die.
exactly.
Uh,
So you do it.
Okay, it is a D3. Roll D3. It is a 1. You mill 1 card.
Oracle of
Okay.
Moldavia.
This will go to the bottom of your library.
Oh, it does. Okay.
And then you reveal cards until you reveal a non-land card, and that is the card that is played instead.
I thought I milled one.
Yeah, I think it goes to the graveyard. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You mill 1. You mill 1. Yeah, you're right. Then
Okay.
the other cards go to the bottom. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I reveal until I hit a non-land?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Emerald Medallion.
Yep, that's the one.
All right. You turned my Pick Your Poison into an Emerald Medallion.
Not the worst.
Not the worst.
Yeah,
All
not
right.
the worst.
Go to combat. I will attack. You suffer. And on attack, since I have 1 experience, I'll Earthbend 1. I'll just put it on this guy. So it's 4 trample coming at you.
Yeah, I'll take it, I suppose.
Okay.
How
And
come
then
you can attack? I thought you just played your commander just now.
I attack with this land that is Earthbent. This is a complicated deck. Earthbending
okay.
puts counters on land and makes them creatures.
I
And
see.
this commander triggers whenever you attack versus whenever it attacks, so it doesn't care what's attacking.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And if you kill or exile the land, he gets the land back tapped. So
I
then
see.
it's not a creature,
Doesn't
but he
matter.
still gets the land.
All right. Where does it say you can attack with the creatures? Sorry.
You have to look up what Earthbend is. So
I see. Yes. Okay, got it.
Yeah, if you just Google it.
If you type this card in, instead of looking at this one, it'll show you the one with the rules text on it.
I get you. I got it.
All right. You're done, right, Soph?
I am, yeah. Your turn.
Yeah, okay. Untap, upkeep. It's going to trigger search for his counter. I think I want to.
Good on you for asking these questions, Achilles. I don't see that nearly often enough. So seriously.
I'll put that in the graveyard. Yeah, professional phrase breaker in the graveyard, and I'll draw for turn. Right. That's unfortunate. Right. I'll tap 4 for a Knuckles.
Knuckles. What does he do?
Then double strike, trample, haste, and whenever one or more creatures deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token.
Nice.
Then I will. Yeah, then I'll move to combat. Is your land tapped, Surf, or it's got vigilance, so I can't attack you. You have a 2/2 and a 1/1. I'll send this at you, Achilles. So it's a 2/4 double strike.
No.
So yeah. So you'll take, if you don't block, you'll take 4 damage.
Right. I'll block with my.
So yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm not.
It's got trample as well, so.
Oh, you know what?
It's not really.
It's not worth it. I'll just take the hit. Don't worry.
Yeah. So you'll take 4, and I'll create 2 treasure tokens.
Nice.
By any chance, I mean, I can only see one card in your thing, in your play area, but like, are there cards in your deck that will, like, become artifacts or something, or
In whose deck? Sorry.
in your deck?
He's worried about
What
the
do you
win
mean
the
by
game
the card?
part.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, this isn't an artifact deck. It's very, very unlikely that's going to trigger.
I wouldn't.
It's
Okay.
certainly not going to happen.
Okay.
So then, second main phase.
Good question, though.
Second main phase, I will. Yeah, I'll actually sacrifice these 2 treasures to play a Talisman of Creativity, and then I'll pass.
Draw a card. I will play a lot for turn. Dave, if I give you the Humble Defector, basically I will not play the
Yes.
land. If I give you the Humble Defector, are you going to give it back to me?
Yeah, I'll give it back to you.
Excellent. Have a Humble Defector.
Right, thank you.
Enter 2. I will play a land for turn. With 2 mana, I will play with basically with 1 mana. Let me think. With 4 mana, I will play my commander, Extus. With 2 mana, I will play at the Val's Judgment. And I think I'm going to discard a card and draw a card. And I will pass them.
Thank you. Untap, upkeep, draw. Excellent. I'll play planes. I'm going to also then spend 2 to play Charismatic Conqueror. It's got
I
Vigilance.
hate this card.
Yeah. Whenever, you can read up what it is.
Yeah, it's a good card.
But the question is, it's got Vigilance. I can attack it, right?
It's
No,
not got haste though.
It's
So
not
you
got
can't attack
haste,
this
so it's
spell.
that's fine. In that case, I'm coming at you, Sapphire, with my Oath Sworn Vampire and Indulgent Aristocrat. Oath Sworn is 2/2, and Indulgent Aristocrat is 1/1 for battle.
Okay, Clavileno triggers.
Yes, he triggers, and this guy becomes a demon.
He will not. He will be if he dies.
Yeah.
It is. What is the name of the card that took the counter?
Indulgent Aristocrat. He's just a 1/1 with lifelink.
Hey Achilles, if you move your counters into the text box, then it makes the cards like
Yeah, thank you.
scannable.
Oh, I see.
Well,
Yeah.
like-
1/1 with lifelink, but also has an ability with 2 mana and sacrifice a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on its vampire you control. This
Yes,
is
that's
important as well. Yeah, this is important text.
Yes.
So you can sacrifice. I will block the Indulgent Aristocrat.
Okay. That means I
Um,
get a demon, I think. Vampire demon.
It
Can it
dies.
sack itself?
It can. It can. With 2 mana, you can sacrifice itself.
Yeah, so you could, if you want, you don't have
Yeah,
to, but you
sure.
could sacrifice it to put a +1 counter on all your things versus it
You
just
know what?
dying in combat.
Before it dies, you can do that because
Yeah,
you're not even going to gain 1 life from the lifelink because my creature has double strike.
Yeah. So in that case, I'm going to do that so that... but that means I get a demon, right? Or no?
However, mind you, with that move, you are tapped out. I don't know what cards you have in hand. Perhaps you have some kind of interaction, some instance you want to keep for the next turns. You will not have mana for something like that. So, play accordingly.
Yeah, I know. I mean, sorry, what are you going to block me with again?
I said I'm going to block the Indulgent Aristocrat.
Okay.
It is your only sack outlet at this point, so I think it's the right move.
Yeah, let's... I mean, at least I'll get a vampire demon.
Yes, you will. And you will draw a card.
And I will draw a card.
And you also put a +1 on all your creatures,
Yeah.
except for the vampire demon.
Yeah.
Indeed. I don't have a
Basically,
dice.
no, he does put to the Vampire Demon as well. He sacrificed, the creature is sacrificed, the ability to stack. The demon comes in, the counters are put. Yes, the demon will get the counters as well.
No, he sacks it, the ability goes on the stack, the triggered ability happens first. From sacking it. It's part of paying the cost.
He sacrificed
I'm pretty
it.
Mm-hmm.
He sacrificed the creature.
Yeah,
then
the act of
Clavileno
sacrificing
triggers,
it creates the demon.
and then the +1/+1
yeah,
card
you're right,
are
my
put
bad.
on the demon as well.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Okay. I get something.
And I take 3 damage.
Cool. And I think that's it. Over to you, Seth.
Okay. And tap, upkeep, draw. That is a card. I will tap 5. Alright, I'm going to pay 2, or, oh, it's only 1. I'll pay 1 and cast it 3 visits.
Sure. Nice.
And if it's cool, I'm going to shortcut and pay 1. And also play a Rampant Growth.
Nice.
It's a lot of land. Yep, good.
So, first forest enters, I'll put a +1 counter on this guy. He'll get trample. I'll get an experience, and then if anyone wants to respond, you can. Otherwise, I'm going to get another experience, and I'll put +1 counter on. Let's put it on Toph this time. Nah, let's put
It is only when you attack you Earthbender, right?
Well, I have the Earthbender's Ascension.
Ah, yeah, right.
So 1 forest comes in untapped, and 1 comes in tapped. Alright, I will move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go 6 at you, CD, Dave.
Yep.
On attack, I'll Earthbend 3, so it'll actually be 9 with Trample and Vigilance.
Yep, I'll take 9.
Okie dokie. Second main. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast a Rishkar's Expertise.
Nice. For how much?
9.
That is scary.
I mean, let me think about that. I will try and play a snuff out. I will lose 4 life. Basically, no, I can't. Forget it. I don't have a swamp.
No swamp?
Oh no, I have Smolder Mask. I do. I will lose 4 life and targeting your land to destroy it. Artist's Talent will trigger. I will put the Dranith Stinger back to my hand. A card left my graveyard. I will draw a card. And through Artist's Talent, I will discard a card and draw a card. Dissolves?
Yep.
Excellent. I mean, it's still for 4, I think. 3.
So this will re-enter. I'll get to scry 1, and then I'll have triggers to get experience and to Earthbend. So I'll put that counter on Toph. I'll scry, and then I'll resolve the Rishkars. Leave that on top. And then I will draw 3. And I can drop in a 5 or less permanent. Cast a card, mana value 5 or less. Okay. Okay, I'll cast this Ice Till Explorer.
Ooh. Nice.
Is that resolving?
It does.
Sorry, what did you play again?
Ice Till Explorer.
Where is
It's
that?
this guy right here.
Yes, so my guy
So,
triggers
very
whenever an artifact or creature enters the battlefield untapped.
Yes. I'll have it enter tapped.
Thank you.
And then I will play this Prismatic Vista as my second land for turn from the graveyard. And then I will Earthbend. I'll put the counter on the Prismatic Vista. And you don't get to... This won't trigger the Conqueror, right? Because it's not entering as a
it's not
land or a creature?
I think that's right.
Yep.
I think that's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. This deck's complicated to play already. And I have a mill trigger from Ice Till, so I'll mill a Fabled Passage. It's fine. Okay, I'm done.
All right, so I'll untap
Oh,
an upkeep as countable trigger. I will leave that on top. Draw for turn. Right, then I shall. I'll start by tapping the Humble Defector, sending it to Sephir.
Thank you.
So I'll draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Ah, thank God, a land.
Oh, yeah.
Missed a land drop earlier, so now I can play my land. Guess I'll have 1, 2, 6 mana. Okay, so I'll tap 5 to play my commander. Sorry. Actually, no, sorry. I'll just tap slightly differently. I'll keep this one untapped. Sorry. So yeah, I'm just going to play my land for 10, and then I'm going to tap that. So I'll tap 5, keep that one untapped. Then I will move to combat. To combat.
I don't know if Dave cut off there, but
No, sorry, I'm still here. Yep. I'm just trying to decide which creature to take. So what does Toph do again? You control whenever you attack Earthbend X. Okay, I guess that's not the worst.
If you have something like a fetch land, probably the Extil Explorer.
Yeah, I don't have a fetch land. I'm more just trying to get... Okay.
You can take Demo's Prismatic Vista, sacrifice it, and then you will also get your commander's. You will get a land and your commander's.
I don't have a. Although I do have sack outlets in the deck, I don't have one, unfortunately, right now.
No, the Prismatic Vista sacrifices itself.
But if I take it, it counts as a creature, no? Oh, I can tap it, you mean?
Yeah, you can tap it and sacrifice it.
I'm just going to sack it if you try to take it.
That is also an option. if it has haste, yeah, sure, you can.
Does it have? It doesn't have haste though, does it?
Earthbend gives haste.
Oh, it gives haste. Okay, so that won't work. All right. Instead, I will.
It gives haste that turn. Now it doesn't have haste.
Really?
Yeah, I think. Does it not?
Until end of turn, right?
I don't think so. Maybe. That would be annoying.
Creature with haste. No, he can sacrifice it whenever he wants to.
So it does have. He can tap.
Yes, he can sacrifice it whenever he wants to.
Yeah. That's fine.
You know what? You can take the Humble Defector if you want to.
No,
give it back to me if you want.
No, that was my original plan. But I'm not sure I need. I feel like so attack this. Actually, I'll get it. trying to see if I can get through. So I don't think I can get through to anyone other than you, Sephir, unfortunately, for my treasures. But I'd rather...
Yeah, sure.
Actually, if I take Toph...
Though my Extus is a 2/4 with double strike as well.
No, as in I could, in theory, take that, and then I can get through for damage.
In theory.
But I can also take Toph, because Extus doesn't do anything, so I can take Toph. Then I could... So do I want the treasures? Yeah, I think I need the treasures. Mana. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to move to combat. At the beginning of combat, I'm going to take Toph. Then I'm going to move to declare it. Can I drag this open? No. Just, might as well just just to see what I can do with this app. I just want to test this out. Earthbending Master. So I'm just going to drag it here. Right, there we go. So I have a Toph.
Cool.
Yeah. Right. Then
Wow.
I'm going to declare attackers. I'm going to send Toph at... I'm going to send Toph at Sephir.
Okay.
And I'm going to send Knuckles at Surf. So I'm going to tap that and tap this. So whenever this... it's not ideal, it gets an experience counter, but still. So it's going to... It had... How many experience counters did it have? Oh, I get the counter though, so I get 1 experience counter. So I can Earthbend...
You get it on landfall.
It says whenever. Okay, so I have no experience. So exactly, so it does nothing. Okay, cool. So that's it. I'm sending 2/4 on the ground Toph at Sephir, and
It's
I'm
a
sending
3/5. It's got a +1 counter.
3/5, and then a 2/4 at you, double strike, trample, Surf.
I will block with Extus.
Okay. So fine, and then yeah,
No blocks.
So, no blocks. So I'll get 2 treasure tokens. Then my 2 treasures. Yeah, then I am just going to pass, and so you'll get Toph back. How come your Extus didn't die, Sephir?
It is a 2/4 with double strike.
Sorry. So you'll get Toph back, and yeah, that's it. I'll pass.
I will draw a card. I will play... same deal, Dave?
Yeah, I'll take that deal.
Take it. Draw 2. I will play a land for 10, Clash of Heroes, with 3 mana. 1, 2, and 3. Basically with 2 mana. I will play an Astral Drift.
Ugh.
Artist Talent triggers. I will discard a card, let's say this Woodwork, and I will draw a card. Why are you like, oh. With 3 mana I'm going to play a card, or
Because Astral Drift is disgustingly annoying and really good against my deck.
I've never seen this card.
it is like an
It's
Astral
miserable.
Slide.
Get ready for an hour of misery.
Can
Oh,
you?
please.
You can only cycle on at sorcery speed, right?
No.
Of course not.
Oh, you
course
can
not.
cycle it.
Yeah. Whenever I have mana to pay for.
Whenever you have mana to play for it.
And with 3 mana, we'll play a Kardur, Doomskirts.
So my guy triggers, I think. So
Kardur will understand. Kardur will understand.
Cool.
Will understand. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be it. I will pass turn, and because of Kardur's ETB, until my next turn, each creature you control has to attack if able, a player other than me.
Sure.
And that counts creatures that enter or become creatures after the Kardur's turn, after the Kardur's effect has done, for example.
Does it count after?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
it's
if
better
someone
than
plays
this.
one on their turn, it still counts it.
Yeah,
If it has haste, I guess.
if Serf plays a land and Earthbend it and give it haste, it will have to attack.
I
will,
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Super good.
Okay,
pass them.
cool.
I'll pass them.
Thank you. Cool. Untap, upkeep, and draw time. Excellent. Play land for turn. This enters the battlefield tapped. I have to attack, right? With all my creatures.
Yep.
I mean, yep.
If they can.
If they can. If you have a way to tap them for whatever reason, other for some kind of ability, of course.
Yeah. If they can. So if I play a creature, I can't attack with this, so I won't be affected by a card, right?
Unless it has haste, no,
Haste,
you can't. It can't
Okay.
attack.
Good, good.
Also, Kardur has the ability that whenever an attacking creature dies, you lose 1 life and I gain 1 life, but this is secondary.
Yes, yes. Okay. I will tap 2 to play Cruel Celebrant. Yeah, it's not that strong. It's just a creature that if it dies, each opponent loses 1 and I gain 1 life. So, you know, we because I feel like some of my creatures are going to die anyway. So, I guess I have to attack with all 4.
Yeah, and you can't attack Sephir.
Yeah.
You can choose though which creature will attack David
Yeah.
which will attack Serf.
Yes.
You can also, I mean, if you want to take it back, you can play Cruel Celebrant in your second main phase, hypothetically, if you didn't want to attack with it. I mean,
It
I
doesn't
would
have haste.
It doesn't have haste.
Oh, he doesn't have haste.
Yeah,
So
it doesn't attack. Yeah,
It can't
exactly.
attack anyways.
Yeah, that's why I asked before.
Yeah, you're playing it right. Keep going.
Right. Do you have any creatures to protect you, Surf?
I have a 1/1 Prismatic Vista.
Okay. All right. Dave, I'll attack you with my Vampire Demon, then I'll attack you, Surf, with the other 3 creatures I've got. This one's got Vigilance, so he's going to stay upright.
Okay. What are they?
So
what are their powers and toughness?
Yep. So Charismatic Conqueror is a 3/3. Oath's One Vampire is a 3/3, and Clavileno is a 3/3. My commander. And for Dave, the Vampire Demon, it's flying. It's a 5/4.
So just the 5/4 at me, yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Cool. No blocks.
Block commander.
Block commander. Okay. And that's a 1/1, is it? Or
Yes.
okay. I guess also now that my Charismatic Conqueror attacked, it becomes a demon. Well, it will become a demon. and then when it dies, I'll get a vampire demon at the end.
Okay. Do you have any effects before damage, or are you doing anything? I'm not suggesting you should, but you have priority, so you have to like pass.
Yeah. Let me just check one more thing. I think I've got a card. No. I don't have enough mana.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Before damage,
then-
I'll sack the Vista to fetch a land.
And over to you.
So I'm taking 6. Well, hold on. We're still in
Yes.
combat, so.
Oh.
So I'm gonna, it probably doesn't matter, but like you need to allow like for all the steps to happen, because like I blocked, and then you have priority before we go to combat damage. You have to pass, which you did, and then I said before my thing dies to damage, I'm sacking it to fetch a land, because it's a fetch land.
Okay.
So then I'll get a landfall trigger, and then I'll have a Earthbend, so this will come back tapped.
Oh. Yeah.
And I'll get 2 landfall triggers, 2 experience. And I guess I'll just do the Earthbend first, that way I don't have to shuffle, and I'll mill 1 off Ice Till. It's Obscuring Haze. And then I'll search a forest, and then I'll have to mill another one. And I'll get 2 Earthbender's Ascension triggers, I guess. I'll put those on. Let's put 1 on each, I guess. Okay, milling my second card. It's a Terra Symbiosis. Damn. I wanted that. Okay. So now, technically, we're still in combat. Guess damage hasn't happened yet. So if, based on all those things that happened, you wanted to do something now, again, I don't expect that you will, but you could.
No. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you're passing still?
That's right, yeah. I don't have anything else to do.
Yeah, no problem. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will tap 2 and foretell this card.
Nice.
Do you know what foretell is, Achilles?
No, I don't.
It's a mechanic that some cards have. It has to say foretell on it, where you can, it's kind of like layaway. You like pay some mana in advance, and you can cast it later on a later turn. So I can't cast the spell this turn if I foretell it this turn. But you pay 2, it goes face down. So if you were more experienced, you might know what this card is, because there's like only a handful of green foretell cards.
Okay. It's a rare card, basically.
It's not very many cards have foretell, so it can only be one of a few things. The other players might be able to tell you what it could be if they want to, and if they know.
I don't know.
I have. I believe I know what it could be. Okay, perhaps it's something. Yeah, I'm not gonna say. I have my suspicion. There is one very specific card that I will try to play around.
I'm going to cast an Evolution Sage. Landfall Proliferate. I'll play this Fabled Passage from the graveyard. I'll get an experience. I will proliferate. Well, hold on. I'll Earthbender's Ascension, putting a counter on Evolution Sage. And then I'll proliferate my experience and my +1 counters. Does anyone have counters that are relevant?
The artist talent.
I have a
You
good
can-
counter.
You can put it in level 3 if you want.
I don't think you can.
I don't think you can do that.
Yeah.
I think no, it's.
I don't think it's a counter. You can increase
Yeah.
my counter though, my film counter.
Perhaps.
I think I will not do that. Sorry for the long turn. I'm just trying to figure out what to do. Have another land drop. I'll just play this Forest from hand. Oh, sorry. I mill one when I play the Fabled Passage, actually. It's the Legend of Kyoshi. Oh no. And I'll play the Forest from hand. I'll mill one, Nykthos, and I'll do all the other stuff again. This time we'll put the Earthbend on this Fabled Passage. And then I'll get an experience, and I'll proliferate my experience. So experience goes up 2 basically every time. And these go up 1. All right. And I will go to combat. Priority?
Sure.
Good.
Go ahead.
Good.
Okay. Good. Okay. You just have Extus as blocker, Sepher?
You
Yeah,
can't.
but there's a Cardur as well, so you can't attack.
Oh, right. Cardor. How annoying. Okay.
You have to attack with everything you can.
What do you have? Do you have any blockers, Dave?
I have a 2/5.
Okay. And you've got the... Oh, I have no creatures entered. Okay, never mind. You've got the Cruel Celebrant and the... whatever it's called?
Charismatic
Conqueror. And they're both
That's
2/2s?
right. No. Cruel Celebrant is 1/2, and then Charismatic Conqueror is 3/3.
Is it 3/3? Okay.
Yeah. I got a counter from
Oh,
Sacrifice.
as a counter. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. The Evolution Sage can't attack. All right, Dave, you're getting Toph, 6 power, and then Achilles, you're getting a 2/2 Fabled Passage and a 5/7.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Does Toph trigger, or that would attract?
Oh yeah,
Would block
good
us,
point.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll Earthbend
I mean,
onto...
it's not that important.
It's probably a little important.
It's just an 11.
I'll put it on this Prismatic Vista that is not attacking. All right, I'm good to go to blocks.
Okay. No blocks.
Cool. What are you attacking me with again? Just the 5/7.
5/7 and a 2/2. However, this could get bigger, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend blocking it unless you are willing to lose what you block with.
No, I was thinking of blocking. I'll block the 5.
Do you want advice?
Oh. Just one thing. No creatures have entered, right? Have we had any Charismatic Conqueror triggers that we missed?
Oh, right. This did.
I think we might have missed one, right?
Yeah, so you have
Only one guy.
You have a
Yeah.
1/1. I'll give you the 1/1 on the Evolution Sage.
Okay.
So you could block with that if you'd like. But in general, I would advise you in a situation like this to just keep your board. But now that you have a 1/1, maybe it's worth jumping the 5. But in general, like your
remember
life
if they
total is
have
pretty
li-
high.
I don't remember if they have lifelink as well, the tokens.
The
Yeah.
token does have lifelink,
Yeah.
actually.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
1/1 with 1/1 token with lifelink. Yeah.
Don't you gain a
Does.
life when it enters too? Or is that something
No.
different? That's
No,
only when it
that
dies?
only if
Okay.
I do damage, I thought.
No, the Cruel Celebrant.
Yeah,
When-
the Cruel Celebrant,
it's
yeah,
die.
whenever a creature
Okay.
dies, yeah. That's what I was trying
Okay.
to try and trigger, but I was wondering if I should sacrifice Charismatic Conqueror, but it's quite useful.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Only
But
if you're
now that
like
the
on the brink
vampire
of death.
Yeah, exactly. I'll block the 5/7
Yep.
with the vampire, though. The vampire token, though, which means everybody loses.
I'll take one.
Each,
One life.
yeah,
Yeah.
each opponent loses a life, and I gain a life.
Yep. You got it. All right, I have nothing else. I'm gonna end the turn.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. You might as counter trigger.
Hang on, you attack me with the 2/1 as well, right? So I do lose 2 life.
Yeah, you should take 2.
Yeah. Okay, I forgot that. Done.
You attacked with everything else that could attack, right?
He did, yes.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
I'll leave that on top. So I'll move to draw step, draw for turn. So I'll start by tapping Humble Defector to Sephir. 1, 2. Play a land for turn. All right, what do we want to take? What do we want to take?
You only got the creature for 1 turn, right?
Yeah, until end of turn, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, this moved to 2 as well. Okay, I will start. So your highest power is the Prismatic Vista, is it, Surf?
Correct.
But if I take that, you can sacrifice it, can't you?
I could, yeah.
Why you could?
Because he Earthbend it?
Yeah,
And so
it's
it's
a
the
good
same as before, like last time?
Then why you didn't attack with it?
Because it happened on attack. It was from the commander's trigger.
Okay. It was Commander Trigger. You're right.
I guess I can take the Ice Till.
Or you can just take the Humble Defector, tap it, and give it back to me.
It's not the worst idea, actually. Okay, actually, yeah, you know what? That's what I'll do. So I'm going to move to combat.
Stop feeding Zephyr.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna move to combat. Yeah, actually, that's a good point as well. I don't really want to give you more cards. That's actually a good point. In fact, I don't think I'll do that. You're right.
We had a deal.
Oh yeah, no, but I gave you it back already, though. I've given you. Oh yeah, actually, you've already got it back. So either way, you have it. So if I take it, you still get it. So actually, no, I won't do that. So I'm going to take that. Then I'm going to tap it. Do I want to tap it start of combat? Yeah. So I'm going to take it at the beginning of combat. I'm going to attack it at the beginning of combat. Actually, no, hold on. Don't want this. No, I think I'm actually not going to take that. Sorry. I'm going to take the Ice Till Explorer. Yeah, I'm going to take Ice Till Explorer. Sorry, actually.
Okay.
Okay, let me think. So when is this? Sorry, let me look.
This is beginning of combat.
Okay,
beginning of combat.
So you've decided for sure? Targeting
yes,
this?
100% decided for sure, yeah.
Okay. Hey, Zephyr, how many cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I will respond. No. Sure, you got it.
Okay, so I'll take the Ice Till. So then I'm going to move to combat. So I will have to.
It has 3+1 counters on it.
Thank you. I don't know how to do that. Actually, hold on. Does this do it? Oh wow, look at that. Okay, nice. So it's got 3+1 counters. So I'm going to move to declare attackers. I mean, Surf has a billion blockers, unfortunately.
Can you make it 3?
3, what, sorry?
You put 1 counter on it.
Mine says +3/+3. Hold on. That's weird. Mine says, now it says +2/+2. Now it says +3/+3.
Yeah,
Yours
I'm
just
not
says
seeing
one,
it
does it?
change. Yeah.
It must be a bug. Yeah, mine does say 3/3, but okay. So I'm going to send. I'm gonna, unfortunately, Achilles. I'm gonna have to send them all at you.
Right.
So
Be
yes,
right back.
you've got a 5. Oh, what is it? A 5/7, a 2/5, and a 2/4 double strike. You still got plenty of life.
So 2/4 double strike. So that's a 4, 9, and what's the other one? 5.
So no, the 2/4 will be effectively it's going to deal 4 damage in total. Yep. My commander is going to deal 2 damage, 2/5, and then the Ice Till Explorer is a 5/7.
So 11 damage total, right?
11 damage, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'll take it for now.
Okay. That's fine. Then I'm going to move to second main phase. I'm going to wait for Surf just in case he wants to respond to anything I do.
I'm here.
You're here?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Then I'm going to. So I have this Ice Till. So I can play an additional land. Do I want to do that yet? No. Okay. Then I'm going to tap a black and 1. Actually, no, sorry. First, I'll take it back. First, I'm going to play a second land for turn, Thundering Falls. So it comes in tapped. I'll Surveil 1. I'll put that on the graveyard. graveyard.
now it says
Island?
+3/+3.
That's really weird. Maybe it was when I tap it, it doesn't update till I tap it or something. It needs to receive a message, perhaps. Cool. Then I'm going to tap a black and a colorless to cast a Desperate Plea. As an additional cost to cast it, I have to sacrifice a creature. I'm going to sacrifice the Ice Till Explorer. So that goes on the stack. So, and I'll choose both. So I'll be picking a creature. Sorry?
Where's the spell?
Sorry, it's under my Ice Till. Sorry, it's here. Do I choose now or do I choose when it resolves? Do you know?
Now.
Now. So I have to pick a creature. I feel I'm a bit worried about Sephir, really. I think the creature I'll choose is... though he's got a lot of powerful creatures. That feels a bit of a problem too.
What?
I'm going to choose the evolution. Actually, no, I'm going to choose... Yeah, I'm going to choose the... One that's not bad either. Of course, you 6 mana. I'm going to choose your commander, Surf, actually, as the target creature, and I'm going to return to the battlefield if its power is less than or equal to that creature, and I'm going to try and return Professional Facebreaker if it resolves to the battlefield from my graveyard.
Okay, I'll respond.
So your creature already gets sacrificed, right? Because it's a cost to cast the spell.
The Explorer.
Yes.
The Explorer is dead. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then this trigger will go on the stack, I think, above this spell for what it's worth, if I'm not mistaken.
You can
Edea
now
trigger. So if that resolves, you will get the Ice Till back untapped, and I'll be able to draw a card. So that's above the Desperate Plea. So I guess we resolve that trigger first if there's no response to that, and then we move to the Desperate Plea.
But you can remove the Ice Till Explorer from your side of the board.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, sure. I'll let that resolve and I'll get the Ice Till back.
I'm just going to draw a card. Okay, and then this is on the stack, Desperate Plea.
And I'll have it come in tapped. Okay, so now you're targeting my commander with Desperate Plea, which will destroy it? Okay.
Which would destroy it, yeah.
All right, I'll respond by paying 4 to cast this card from Foretell. It's a Lifestream's Blessing.
It is not the card that I had in mind.
Green
so
slime?
Draw X cards, where X.
I was playing around green slime.
Scary too. That's a lot of cards to draw.
Yes, so...
So you draw 11, would you?
I'm going to draw 11, gain 22.
Oof.
You can respond, but it locks it in. It's not like Rishkar's expertise.
As in, you get this even if I counter the spell.
Well, no, if you counter the spell, I won't get it. But if you kill my 11/11, then I would still get 11.
It's tricky because we have this Sephir as well. But 11 cards, I mean, how do you not win the game with that? So you'd gain how much life? 22 life.
Correct. He had the most life already.
What are you going to do with all that life?
I don't think I'll get to find out.
Yeah, I'm going to cast a Fierce Guardianship.
Just one die. Wow. Okay.
Everyone's allowed to play except me. Wow.
Says the man with the strongest board. I forgot that we were playing bracket 3.
Well, we're allowed 3 game changes. All right, so this is still on the stack then.
Sure, my commander is dead.
Okay.
And you return the Facebreaker. Yeah.
Exactly. I return Professional Facebreaker. Oh, sorry. I should have got 2 treasure counters as well from the Knuckles earlier.
Sorry, did you play a creature?
Well,
entered the
enter the
battlefield.
battlefield. Does it? What's your exact wording? Let's see.
So whenever an
Untapped.
artifact creature enters the battlefield untapped.
Tapped and under, they may tap it. I'm going to tap it actually. So that will come in tapped. Then I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4 to try and cast a One Ring. So that's on the stack. Okay, does that resolve?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, that resolves.
Sorry, when that comes untapped, are you gonna?
I'm not going to tap
Okay.
that. Okay, but then I will tap it now. I'll put a counter on it, and this guy's going to proliferate me, but hard. Okay, and then.
Does anyone know what I'm drawing?
No.
A couple with a crowd behind it.
Then I'm going to pass.
At the end of your turn,
No one knows.
with
Shameful.
1 mana, I will tap my Mistveil Plains and I will put a card from my graveyard on the bottom of my library. I will put this.
Oh, sorry.
Shadowy-
Did we actually resolve? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, we did. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I misread it.
This shadowy backstreet will go to the bottom of my library. Deval's Judgment will trigger because a card left my graveyard, and I will create a treasure. The treasure will enter untapped.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
So
My
you-
2
so you-
treasures I forgot. I'll have those entered tapped as well.
Make a
'cause there was
vampire, Achilles.
But the treasure is not a. Is it an artifact?
It is an
Yes.
artifact. So that's
Then I get it. Perfect.
I have 2.
I'll just put you under there.
And
I will draw a card.
more treasure.
And I will play. Achilles, I will give you the Humble Defector.
Okay. You want it back? I'm guessing.
I mean, don't offer. He didn't ask for
Yeah.
it.
You know what? Yeah.
He has enough cards. I wouldn't make the deal to give it back.
You should know, but you can give it to whoever you like, honestly.
Okay. Nice.
2 cards. I will play
I'll just.
a land for turn.
Misspelled treasure, but whatever.
You know what? Let's go for the fun place. With 5 mana. No, first of all, with 1 mana, I'm going to cycle this Draneth Stinger. Astral Drift triggers, and I will choose to exile until end of turn my Cardur.
Mm-hmm.
With 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, but not like this. Let's say like this. I am going to play an Arcane Bombardment.
God.
Whenever I cast my first instant or sorcery spell each turn, I exile an instant or sorcery card at random from my graveyard. Then I copy each card exiled with Arcane Bombardment, and they may cast any number of the copies without paying their mana cost. So, for let's say 2 mana, I will lose 3 life though. I'm going to play to cast a Grim Tutor.
Yeah, I'm going to respond. Not that you'll still be able to cast it, but
I have
Yeah.
many. I have Artist Talent Trigger, Arcane Bombardment Trigger, and Extus Trigger.
Sure. So I'm going to respond to whatever's. As soon
Okay,
as you
sure.
pass priority, I'm going to respond.
Sure.
Okay, I'm just going to tap 1 and a treasure, just to flash in a Fairy Mastermind, and then I pass priority.
Excellent. Fairy Mastermind, whenever.
When any an opponent draws their second card each turn, I can draw a card.
Fair. It pairs nicely with the Humble Defector as well. Let's start with the Extus trigger, and I will get the Dranith Stinger back to my hand. Then the Arcane Bombardment trigger. I have a number of instant sorceries here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will roll a d5 if possible, but let's see. Actions, there we go. Okay, it will be a d6 and the 6 is a reroll.
Okay.
It is a 3. 1, 2, 3. A Prisoner's Dilemma is cast. It's exiled under the Arcane Bombardment, and this is what it gets cast. Each opponent secretly chooses Silence or Snitch. Then the choices are revealed. If each opponent chose Silence, Prisoner's Dilemma deals 4 damage to each of them. If someone chose Snitch, then that player gets no damage, and all the other opponents that chose Silence get 12 damage. However, if all players choose Snitch, they will all take 8 damage. So, I believe you can do it with a die. Let's say that Silence is odds and Snitch is even.
So
I know how this works. Do you know how this works, Dave?
Yeah, I know how it works. What I was going to say
before you say anything, Achilles, do you understand that? I can explain it a little differently if you're not sure. If we all agree to vote like one way, then we each take 4. If we all vote Snitch, then we each take 8. If there's any other outcome, then Silence takes 12, Snitches take 0.
Yeah. So I think because this is under Arcane Bombardment,
yes,
it actually makes a lot of sense to all vote. What's the one? Silence, right?
Silence. We all take 4.
Yeah, because otherwise he's just gonna keep doing it in future turns. And I can tell you, I'm gonna vote Silence. If others don't, I'm voting Snitch all the future turns. So because he's gonna get to cast it again, regardless of any.
I agree. We should vote Silence.
So
we're all gonna die.
Exactly.
However, if you say you vote Silence and you vote Snitch instead, you will get 0 damage and the other players will get 12 damage.
Yes, but bear in mind that on the next turn, he's just going to cast an instant and there's a 50% chance we play this game again. So it's now a repeated game. So it's actually not a Prisoner's Dilemma anymore. It's the right thing to play Silence. I'll write it. Yeah, I'll write it.
I also want to say that because Prisoner's Dilemma left my graveyard, the Vow Judgment triggers and I will get another treasure.
Okay, so the right thing to vote is Silence, just correct, yeah?
The treasure will enter untapped, so you can get...
Silence is the outcome that if we all vote Silence,
we should all vote Silence. Exactly, we should all vote Silence. So I've written mine down on this thing.
I'm also ready.
Okay. Reveal.
Everyone's ready?
Yeah. Silence.
Silence.
You are no fun for the last turn.
Well, the thing is, it's not a prisoner's dilemma once it's a repeated game. So
when it comes to that card, were we supposed to like discuss what we're gonna vote? Like,
yes.
Yeah.
But you
yeah.
don't. But
But you don't
You
have
don't
to,
have
though.
to. Yeah,
lie.
you don't have to.
That's
You
the
can
thing.
lie and you can.
This is a
Exactly.
point of contention too. Like I've heard people on podcasts talk about it and say like they encourage no discussion, but I think it's more fun to discuss because then you can like rip people off.
Play
Oh my
politics,
god, this
yeah,
person.
yeah.
No, 100%. You have to discuss. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Well, it says
It's
in
fun.
That's a fun
secret,
card.
so like that
It
could
says
be.
it's secret. It
But
says
wait,
it's
it
secret.
says the voting is in secret, though, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We choose. I guess.
That could be
yeah.
construed as like no discussion, but I don't think so. I'm
Well,
just
I
saying,
don't know. I think
like devil's
secretly
advocate.
chooses. You know,
Yeah.
you can lie, you can do whatever. Anyway.
That's a fun card.
Thank you.
So we each lose 4. So I've already taken my 4.
Same.
And okay, then Extus triggered, and I took a card in my hand, and the False Judgment will trigger, and I will draw a card. And then, oh yeah, Artist's Talent triggers from the Grim Tutor. I can discard a card and then draw another card. I will discard this Bogart Troller, and I will draw a card. Then Grim Tutor finally resolves. I will search for a card. I think. I think I like this one.
What is it?
You don't know because it's a Grim Tutor. I don't have to reveal it to you.
Fine.
That's the good with unconditional tutors.
And was it in your hand or it's on the top of the library? I noticed that.
It is in my hand because it costs 3 life. It's not free. And I will move at the end of my turn.
Did you take the? When you played it, you took the 3 life. Right?
Yeah, I took it. Then I will move at the end of my turn. And Cardur will come back. And once again, until my next turn, your creatures should attack someone other than me. And I pass them.
Cool.
Thank you.
Untap. Upkeep. And I get to draw 2 cards, right?
From what?
Why?
Because of the what's it
If
called?
you tap Humble Defector,
And give it to
I think
someone
you
else.
have to give it to someone else.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
tap it and give it to
We
someone else.
draw for turn first. I mean,
Yeah,
you could do it. Is it sorcery?
By-
Or is it
by
only
the-
on your turn?
It's only during your
on
turn.
his turn, exactly.
Yeah.
So you can do
It
it.
on your, not sorcery, on your. By the way, I will also discard through hand size both champions.
Sorry, say that again?
I also discarded to hand size because I had too many cards in hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I
Must
don't
be
have that many
nice.
cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so I guess I tap the defector guy. I get to draw 2 more cards, but then I give someone else the card.
Yeah. I also get to draw 1 for very
Or,
much.
or you can also attack with it because of Carter.
Nah. Nah.
Can I have it?
So I'm going to draw
Please.
1.
Yeah, I'll give it to Surf.
Yay! Thank you.
He has the best board.
So only way I can draw cards.
Yeah, but we need to draw card to defeat Zephyr. I mean, Surf is a big problem, but Zephyr is
Big
unhittable
problem.
right now.
Yeah.
So
I'm on 16 life. I have the
Yeah.
wicked board.
yeah, but we can't attack you, and you could exile any creature, even if we could with your thingy, your enchantment. So
It comes back. It just flickers.
yeah, but we'll never be able to attack you.
Mine don't come back.
I guess.
What?
Yeah.
Of course they do.
We need to
No.
draw cards to draw answers to Sephir.
They're land.
I mean,
They
and
would
Surf,
become
but
land.
Sephir is-
Okay, you earthbend them again, sure.
Yeah.
I'll tap 3 so that I can play. I've never played this.
Yeah.
They come
I-
back as land, and then you have earthbender's accession. They become creatures again. Come on.
So good.
So I played this Commander Sphere. Just got a question regarding it. I mean, this is
Yes.
basically a land, right?
No, it's an artifact. But you
But
can
it
tap
becomes
for
a-
mana. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But in
Yeah.
the
You
future,
can
I
tap
can.
it immediately.
Yeah, but I can tap it in the future for mana, right? Or
Yeah. No, you
Now
can tap
or
it right now.
future, yeah.
Only
Yeah, yeah.
creatures. Only creatures have summoning sickness.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And if you needed a card, you could also tap it and then take the mana and then sacrifice it and draw a card as well. But you don't
Okay.
have to sacrifice
Land
it.
is very specific because you can only play one a turn, and they don't have a cost.
Yeah.
So it's a mana source. That's the phrasing you're looking for, but it's not a land.
Yeah. And then I suppose. Sorry, I just want to check one thing.
By the way, you should know that you can't attack me, and if you attack at Dave, he will get no damage because he has protection from everything until his turn comes because of the One Ring. Have that in mind as well.
Yeah.
Which is actually not terrible right now because
Yeah. So you don't have to, attack Surf, for example, and sacrifice your creatures. Obviously, some of them you can, or flying ones you can if you want to, but you can attack me and they'll live.
Yeah, now my creatures will live as well, right?
Well, I'm not going to block. I mean, I have no... Well, actually, I do technically have one blocker, but I'm not going to block. So
Dave has no reason to block since he had protection.
Exactly.
So if he lets them all hit him, he won't take any damage.
exactly.
But will my lifelink trigger?
no.
Because-
No, because they won't
No,
deal
no.
damage. It prevents
Yeah.
the damage.
Okay.
So if you send a lifelinker at me, you could gain life. But
Yeah.
I have a big blocker.
What's your biggest blocker again? Is it the
11/11.
Ugh. But it's not flying, is it? I'm guessing.
Nope.
Yeah.
It is a land. Literally not flying by name.
Right. I guess at least one of them becomes a demon. So actually, do all of them become a demon, or it's just
No,
one,
just
isn't it?
one. Yeah, just
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. In that case, yeah, Dave, I'm just gonna attack you with it, with all my creatures.
Yeah, you can send the flying ones at Surf if you want, because you can't block them, but you can send them at me, whatever you prefer. I mean, Surf is a big problem, but Surf is also a big problem, so I don't know. Surf is a bigger,
I
Surf is
will.
a bigger
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
So you
Sorry,
can't kill him.
I meant I'm gonna attack all my land creatures are gonna attack you, Dave, directly, and then just the vampire demon. I'm gonna go at you, Seth.
Okay.
So,
Yep, no blocks.
I cannot block.
no damage.
How much? 4? 5?
Just 5. 5/4. Just a 5/4.
Just 5. I think 5 is too large to have just. But it's close.
Yeah. Main phase 2. I don't really have it. Actually, yeah. Oh, I forgot. What does this do? Right. I'll also spend 3 to play Radiant Destiny. I don't know why I should have done this earlier. Basically, if I control more than 10 permanent cards, I get City's Blessing. As Radiant Destiny enters the battlefield, I can choose a creature type. I'm going to choose Vampire. And creatures I control of the chosen type gets a +1/+1. And as long as I have the blessing,
You wouldn't untap them.
no, but they have vigilance.
Yeah, but we passed combat, so they're already tapped.
Well, yeah, that's what he said. He said he should have played it earlier.
Okay, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, Magic's hard. There's too much going on.
Yeah.
But that's
So
why
wait,
it's
they
fun.
don't become untapped because they don't have vigilance, or
If you had played it before combat, they would have. But
shucks.
you could ask.
But at least
Well, you could ask us to rewind, like nothing really happened. But in general, like you.
Yeah, I didn't read
I
it
have no
properly.
problem. I have no problem.
I don't
It's a
mind if
friendly
you do
game.
either.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Nah.
So
let's,
sure, just
let's play
untap
it
them all.
fair.
I'll take one more. No, it's fine. That happens all the time. Just do it. Unless you don't want to. Like, just tell us right now. Yes or no.
I won't. Let's just make it fair.
Okay.
It's fine. Yeah, let's. But they do get +1/+1.
Yeah.
I'll add it later. Don't worry.
Yep. Vigilance just means they don't tap to attack. So that's why this doesn't untap them.
Yeah, getcha. But if they got haste, then that means no. That just means they can attack.
That wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
It's still like you had to play it before you attacked.
Yeah. I getcha. I think that's it really. Main phase 2 over. End turn.
At the end of your turn,
Yes.
to 1 mana,
We're gonna get
I will just play a blacksmith skill and give indestructibility to Arcane Bombardment. It doesn't really matter. I have triggers on my Extus, my Arcane Bombardment, and my Artist's Talent. Extus will trigger first.
Hang on.
Sure.
So let me read Arcane Bombardment real quick.
It bypasses timing restrictions.
Why is it not scanning? There it goes. So
And
when you cast it,
and the
you're
copies are
exiling
cast.
thing.
The copies are cast.
Oh, the
So
blacksmith
the-
spell is just going to your graveyard, though, right? It's
The
not going to
blacksmith
go under
spell-
that.
No, one of those will go.
Proceed.
So, Extus will trigger. I'll get the Flourishing Fox back to my hand.
First of all, was that a creature or a?
It is an
monster?
instant.
It's an
It's an
instant.
It's an instant. Then, Arcane Bombardment will trigger. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once more. D6 is a roll. It is a 1. It is a Grim Tutor. Do I really want to do that? I think I do. Because Grim Tutor leaves my graveyard, the Val's Judgment will trigger. I'll create a treasure. I will also draw a card from the Flourishing Fox that enters my graveyard from the Val's Judgment. And then Artist's Talent. Then Arcane Bombardment will roll. First of all, Prisoner's Dilemma.
Yeah.
Technically, Extus and Artist's Talent trigger. First, Extus will... first, Artist's Talent will trigger. I will discard a card. The Sunforger, I don't need it. And then draw a card. And then Extus trigger. Do I have any creatures in here? The Boggart Troller. I will take it back to hand. Something tells me you're all going to vote for silence.
Yeah,
maybe.
I'll put it down here when we're resolving it.
Yeah.
Achilles, ready?
I'm ready.
Ready?
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Silence.
Silence.
4 damage to everyone. Then, since another card left my... Okay, I will create a 2/2 zombie druid, technical from the Vault Judgment.
Is that going to be tapped or untapped?
It's going to be untapped. Then Grim Tutor will resolve. I will discard from the artist's talent.
Your zombie comes in untapped, right? Or does it come in tapped?
I
Oh,
choose to enter untapped.
It becomes untapped.
I will discard a card and draw a card. And the next two, I don't think have any more creatures in here. No, it's fine. Grim Tutor. I will search for a card and put it in my hand. Sure. Let's take this one.
Do you have to pay the life cost or no?
Oh yes, I do. It is not part of the cost. It's search your ability. You lose 3 life. However, I don't have to play all cards under Arcane Bombardment.
Yeah. Did you play it or no? Or no? Sorry.
I did. I am a greedy.
Yeah.
I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's
9.
still at double digits. He's fine.
Yeah. I mean, and we can't attack him any turn, so.
And I think, that would be it. Blacksmith skill now resolves and indestructibility to something. It doesn't really matter. That's it. Go ahead. Your turn, sir.
Oh, my turn? Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, we just need to draw cards.
It is your turn.
So that's-
Yep. Tap. Upkeep. Draw.
Yeah, you can draw.
Thanks.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I have a lot going on. Just making sure. I'm scared. I'm like traumatized from when like Pact of Negation would kill you if you didn't pay for it on your upkeep. So like I'm always so scared going through upkeep now.
Yeah. Don't worry, you don't have blue mana anyway.
Right. Even worse.
Once
Right.
more, it is a friendly bracket 3 game. If you forget it, we'll say just go and pay it. Jeez.
Well, they still, that's the like official ruling now too.
Hmm.
They will roll it back.
Oh, really?
It used to be that if you missed it, that's it. Game lost. Like
Yeah,
you lose.
Oh, please. Commander is supposed to not be competitive.
Who wants this and will give it back to me? Besides Sepher.
I'm gonna give it to Akil if you give it to me, just because I feel like we need to draw cards more to deal with Sether than you, but you as well. So you can make the deal with Akil.
Achilles, you want to give it back to me if I give it to you?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I'll give it.
Wait, Akil, before you do that, I'm going to give it to you anyway. And I feel like we both need answers for.
I haven't even touched anyone from you. Oh,
We're going to be prisoner's dilemma. He's going to kill us in 4 turns.
oh you're right.
So we
you're right.
really need
You're right.
to take care of Sepher or we're dead. Is the
I
reality.
forgot about the prisoner's dilemma. You're right.
Why don't
Oh,
you
no,
can-
we
you
took
can
it, right?
agree. Yeah, but we're going to keep taking it, aren't we? As in every time he's going to
Oh,
cast
yeah.
a spell every turn. So I
Yeah.
feel like we need to try and draw some, unless you
Okay.
can somehow win on your turn. But I mean, whatever. It's either way, I get to draw at least one card. with my
No,
friend.
I can't. I'm playing mono green. I mean,
Yeah.
All right, I'll give it to you, Achilles. You can decide if
Thank
you
you,
want to
sir.
stick to your deal.
All right, I'll draw one.
Okay. Oh, really? How much mana you have up, Sepher?
Dave, do you even draw from your fairy
Fairy.
whenever
Yeah, because he drew the second card.
Yeah, it just how many mana? I have 3 treasures.
Sorry, treasures. Why? Oh, for your turn. Ah, did I draw on your turn?
My open mana are 3 treasures.
Okay, okay.
No. Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about, CD Dave. Okay. I'll play Nykthos from the graveyard.
Okay.
I will mill... Actually, hang on. Sorry. Play my commander first. I guess so. Tap 5 casts my commander. I'll have it enter... I don't know. I'll give you a guy. Sure.
Akil, you get a
You're gonna get a vampire dude, Achilles.
Oh yeah, I love my
You're
vampire
welcome.
dudes. Thank you.
Okay. Now I'll play this land from the graveyard. Trigger Ice Tail on mill 1. Sphere Grid. Oh, damn, that would have been good. And I have other triggers. I have this and Proliferate. So put a counter on, I guess, Ice Tail. And then I'll Proliferate. So I'll get 2 experience. Each of these will go up 1. And you're at 15. The ring's at 1 counter.
1 counter, yeah.
How many cards do you have, Dave?
I have 6.
How many artifacts do you have? Anywhere
Well,
close?
1, 2,
Okay.
3, nowhere
Okay.
close. 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I'm nowhere. It's 30.
You need
right?
20?
I need 30 artifacts. I mean, I'm
30? Holy, okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's no universe in which.
Well, you could,
No.
that's why I was asking, like, if you've got a card that, like, I don't know, creates
I mean,
counters.
I have one
Systematics.
open. I mean, I'm definitely not going to be able to generate 20 treasures or artifacts.
He would need like a ancient
Mikos-
copper dragon.
Yeah,
Mycosynth Lattice.
yeah, and I don't have.
Everything is
I
an
don't have my
artifact
deck.
in play.
Yeah, I don't have either of those in the deck. So
Interesting.
All right, I'm going to pay 1. Damn. Yeah, I'm stupid. I should have done this earlier. Oh well. I'll pay 1 and cast a Hardened Scales.
Nice.
So if I put 1/1 counter, it's 2 instead. All right, I'm going to crack this Fabled Passage. It's going to come back tapped from Earthbend. So I have 1 landfall trigger. Oh, I'll just mill 1 from the Ice Tail, the Earth Crystal. And I'll get a forest. And then I'll have another landfall trigger. So I have 1 more mill, and then I have all the rest of my stuff twice. Here's the mill, Berserk. And then I've got Earthbend twice. So we'll do 2 on the Rumble Arena and 2 on Toph. Only one of those can be proliferated the first time, and then 2 proliferate triggers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go 1. Sorry, he was up. So that's 1, 2 at a time, 2. This one will only get 1. So, but it's 2 from the Ardent Scales. And then each of these will get +4. Okay. And then these two and the Ice Tail have trample because they all were targeted by the Earthbender Ascension. Yes. You're at 13. All right, I guess I am moving to the combats. Dave, you're protected still?
I'm protected, yeah.
All right, I'll just full send at you.
Yep, no blocks.
All right, take 0. Got him. Oh,
I mean, we're just going to put the prisoner's dilemma at this
this
rate.
trigger too. I'll put the counters onto. I'll just put it on this forest. So that'll be 17 plus 1 from Art and Skills. All right, and then I'm gonna just pass now. Wait, did I play a second land? I did not, but I don't have another one.
Is there
Alright.
any powerful artifact in play apart from the One Ring, obviously?
The only one I have is the Emerald Medallion.
I have
Okay.
Parker's Camera and two mana rocks
Okay.
and treasure.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna do one more action before I pass. I will pay 1 green and cast a crop rotation,
Nice.
sacrificing this Rumble Arena. But it's just gonna come back with the Earthbend. Yeah, sure. So it'll come back tapped. I will scry 1. This is all before this starts to resolve. I'll leave that on top. And then I have a mill trigger from Ice Till, so I'll mill Boseiju Who Endures. And then crop rotation is now on the stack. Is that good to resolve?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a landfall trigger too that I have to do, but I'll do it after this is done. I get a land untapped.
Glacial.
Think, no, I'm not running it. Would be nice. Shifting Woodlands, interesting. Alright, I'm gonna just take this Karn's Bastion.
Proliferate. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna mill another one from Ice Till from that land entering. And then I have 2 landfall triggers of everything else to resolve. I'm just gonna, before I do that, play my second land for turn from the graveyard, mill another card, Scythe Cat Cub. I'm gonna do 3 landfall triggers of the counters and stuff, and then I'll pass.
Okay. Does it move to my turn, Sephi?
Yes.
Why do you ask me? Of course it moves to your turn.
I mean, you can Prisoner's Dilemma us again.
Nah.
All right, untap. I'll take 1 from One Ring in a moment.
I'll be back just a second.
Sure.
Okay, so untap, take 1 damage from One Ring. Then I will upkeep. I'll do my Escam to trigger. Do I want to keep that or not? I'm going to leave that on. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'll leave it on top. Okay, then I'll move to draw step, and I'll draw one. Okay. That's right, and then this is going to trigger, so I'm going to float 1 mana, and I'm going to search for a card. Soul Ring.
Tapped or untapped?
Untapped.
Okay.
Okay. So, Akio, you'll get a 1/1
Yes.
vampire.
Love it. I sure wish I could sacrifice some of these vampires.
I feel it was the right move to block your sack outlet.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have attacked with that. Like way back when. It was
Which one?
before Carter. The lifelink one that died. It was like really early on.
Oh, right. Sacrifice a creature.
Yeah.
There's a way out of that. Don't worry.
Well, yeah, but generally try to protect your sack outlets. They're really good.
All right, I'm gonna tap the One Ring to 2 counters. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay.
All I want to see is who is going to snitch first.
How many cards does everyone have in hand?
6.
5, 6. Sephir?
I mean, yeah, throw the just because we have 10 cards.
You have 10 cards. Okay, I'm going to cast one of these, actually, and I'll float one, and red, I guess. Blue or black, doesn't matter. Probably not.
Wheel of Misfortune?
Yes, I'll tap. No, for Jessica as well.
Oh.
You got it right. So that's on the stack.
Targeting
Let
Zephyr?
me. How many cards you have in card surf?
How many cards do I have in hand? 5.
Yeah, 5. And you, Achilles?
I have 6. In hand, 6.
Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, sure.
The results?
Deflecting spot.
Damn. Yeah.
All right, so results?
Yeah, results.
Okay, so I'll get 10 mana and exile 3 cards. Phyrexian Tower, Dowsing Dagger.
What dagger? Yeah, and?
Dowsing Dagger, sorry, I was just flipping it around. And a Corrupted Conviction.
We can't see them on that.
Sorry, yeah. I'll just put them here with the treasures are. There you go. So these are exiled.
They're just getting exiled, okay.
Well, I can cast them this turn.
Oh, right, yeah.
But. I will. Do we have anything with life? So how much mana have I got? Oh, I have one. So I've got 20 actually. 10, plus advantage. Seventeen. Yeah, okay, fine. Why not? I'm going to cast Superstate for 1 colorless and 6 red. So I'm going to put that on the stack, targeting Knuckles.
I think
flavorful.
Yeah.
I'm going to respond to that,
Yep.
I think.
Yep.
With 1 mana. With 1 mana, I would like to cycle a Flourishing Fox.
Yep.
Astral Drift on the stack. I will target your Knuckles.
Okay.
I'm going to respond here.
Yep.
Sure.
Tap 2 into Nykthos.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 6. Okay. Thought it would be more. All right, 6 green. I'm going to cast an Archdruid's Charm, targeting the Astral Drift to exile it.
I will respond to that as well.
Sure.
I am going to pay
1 mana. And play an Untimely Malfunction. Arcane Bombardment, Extus, and Artist's Talent triggers. I will choose your spell to target. It is exile, right?
Yes.
And you haven't targeted one ring. The one ring.
One ring, sorry, gets exiled?
Well, hang on.
Sorry, it's on the stack. Sorry.
I have 3 triggers on the stack.
Okay. Go ahead
Okay,
with your targets.
Let's start with that. Let's start with okay, yeah. Extus, I want him to target my Flourishing Fox, I want Arcane Bombardment to resolve first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, hold on. We can respond to... Shit. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
It is a 5, which is a Redirect Lightning. The Redirect Lightning will target once again
Mm-hmm.
your spell.
Mm-hmm.
And
Makes sense.
I will create another treasure from the Devil's Judgment.
You're picking the same targets, my spell and the ring?
Yeah, the same targets, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Prisoner's Dilemma. I have an artist's talent and an Extus because of the Redirect Lightning. Any responses to that?
Yeah, so you have how much mana left? 1?
2. You know what? Yeah, since I targeted, let's say that the Devil's Judgment is still on the stack. I have 1, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna... cast a Tamiyo's Safekeeping.
Whoa.
I'll target... I will target this tapped snow-covered forest.
Okay, sure.
That resolves?
Sure.
Okay, I'll gain 2.
Sure.
And then I am going to use my last 2 floating. Actually, just 1. Cast Ram through. I'm going to
Nice.
have the forest fight. You have 2 creatures suffer?
I have 3. I have Zombie, Cardur, and Extus.
Mm-hmm.
With mana, 1 mana over.
Yeah. I don't know if it matters what I choose. I guess.
You do know that I have another cycler to my hand.
Yeah, but if the target, it'll still have my target, so I think you're gonna take excess damage still. I think. Let me just look it up. If you don't know. It won't fizzle because it still has a target.
Does it?
Well, yeah, my creature, it has 2 targets, my creature and your creature.
Okay.
Right? I mean, like, what do you think, Zephyr?
Let me see the card once more.
Does it scan? Here, try here. If the target creature being killed is removed, because Ramtha requires both the creature you control and the target creature to exist to calculate damage, removing... This is AI overview, but I think...
Oh, I'm not sure.
The dead creature can't deal damage and resolves... Then it won't be affected. If opponent's creature becomes illegal, it won't be able to receive damage, so the amount of excess damage is unknown. Fuck. Okay. So it won't fizzle, but it won't do anything.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
You want to take it back?
Sure. Thanks.
Excellent.
All right. Go ahead. Well, that
Do
was
you
my
want
plan.
you want to take back your Tamillo's safekeeping as well?
No.
Okay. Then I have a prisoner's dilemma.
Yep.
It is a big stack. Yeah. Technically, I should draw and discard a few cards more, but let's go to the prisoner's dilemma.
Oh, right.
Yeah. There you go.
Discard a card to a card. With Extus, I will take the fox back to the card.
So we all take 4.
I don't think I need the Grim Tutor, and I think the Wandering gets exiled, and
Wait, were you taking damage when you had protection, Dave?
Oh, yeah, but is it not life loss?
I think it's damage.
1 sec.
Well, hold on, let me check.
Hold on. I thought it was life loss.
Red's cards are almost always damage.
this is damage. This is damage.
Okay, sorry. So then I'll add...
You're fine.
Have we done it twice? We did it on
I
Akil's
think it was
turn. And
probably only
a
once
3 turn.
when
No, we
you
did
had
it.
protection.
I did it.
No, he did it
once.
once. Yeah,
I
it's
did it
twice.
once in Achilles' turn, and now it's the second
So,
time.
fine. Okay, so it's 8 back.
Wait, why?
I guess
8?
I could have... 1 for both of your turns, no?
No, I didn't do it
No,
on
it's your turn now.
on Surf. I do it only on Achilles' turn.
turn.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you didn't do it on Surf's turn. I thought you
No,
just
I
cast it. Sorry, I was confused. I thought you were just doing it, though.
No.
Well, he is, but it's your turn.
I am, but it's your turn. You
Oh,
didn't
I've lost the
do it.
protection. Yeah, I
Yeah,
get you.
yeah.
Sorry, yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, sorry, I was confused. Yeah, okay.
So, Prisoner's Dilemma.
We just did it.
Okay, sure. And from the Teval's Judgment, I will also have to draw another card. The Wandering gets exiled, and Knuckles get flickered. from the Astral
Yeah,
Drift.
just 1 sec. I'm just deciding if I want to respond. Sorry, Knuckles. This is, yeah, exactly. So the only thing on the stack is the super state targeting Knuckles, and then your flicker above
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
1 sec. I just need to.
Don't
Well,
forget
actually,
the
yeah, the ring is being exiled first.
Okay. So the ring is going to get exiled, so that
Yes,
can
yes.
go. So that's exiled. Fine. And then just need to.
This is a tough game for you, Achilles, like for a new player. This is a
Yeah, it's a
very
lot.
complicated game.
Sorry,
This
man.
is not
like it.
normal.
Okay. 6, 11, 12, plus a land for turn, so 13 mana. Might as well. Okay. Yes, it's going to get. So this gets exiled and comes back at the end of my turn, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So that's going to get exiled, come back, and then this is going to go here. Okay, I'm going to.
Continue.
Yeah. So first I'm going to play my land for turn, the Phyrexian Tower. Then I will take 3 of these red. Oh wait, actually I have those as well. Yeah, that's fine. 3 of these red, and 1, 2. Someone controls the black land. Yeah, 3 black to cast Massacre Worm. So that goes on the stack.
Huh. That results, I guess. Or no?
I think that let me think.
You have 1 zombie or 2 zombies? Sorry.
I have 2 zombies. I have 2 zombies. How much mana you still have?
I've got 3, 4, 5. Technically, if I sacrifice creature, it's 2, so potentially 6, 7, plus 3 treasures, so 10.
10. 10 is a big number. I want to see something. I will respond. So, and tap 1 zombie. Move a treasure. I want to play a clever concealment.
Okay.
Oh, just a minute. I'll be just a minute. Be back in 1 minute.
Sure.
Hey, Dave, did you see my chat?
Oh, no. Is it on Discord or?
No, it's on this app. I whispered to you.
Sorry.
No, I didn't know if it would pop up for you.
It's quite a cool feature, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it, by the way, whatever the chat is.
Oh, whoops. It's to all. Whoops. Oops, that's a whisper.
Well, you can't see the first two I sent, probably, right? You see four
No,
messages.
No, that's
Yeah.
an actual
Okay,
whisper.
let me
Yes.
delete all
Yeah.
of these. There we go.
that
Ah,
one.
good. There we go. So now it deletes them all. I guess you saw them.
I will play a clever concealment, and
Yeah.
I will try to phase out my zombies, my creatures, and my enchantments as well.
So what are you fading out? Sorry, everything or?
Basically everything, and I have an artist talent and an Extus trigger. From the artist talent, I will discard.
So the artist talent is also fading as well, or?
Yeah, but the spell is on the stack.
Yeah, sure.
If you want to respond.
Oh, hang on. No.
Yeah.
Wait,
Sure.
you have a bunch
No,
of
no.
other triggers too, right?
Who, me?
No. Except for, don't you have Arcane Bombardment too?
Only for the first enchantment sorcery spell itself.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm still going to respond to this, the artist
sure.
talent trigger. You have many
Sure.
mana right now?
No.
Okay. Cast Ram Through. Have
Sure.
my forest fight your Cardor.
How big is the forest?
24/24.
Jesus.
Wait, does it have trample?
Otherwise, your other thing has trample. No, your land has trample.
What land?
Your 12/12 land. I guess it won't kill him though. Actually, that's.
I guess I'll hold priority and I'll sack this Wooded Foothills, which will come back, and then I'll give a +1 counter to it, and it'll get trample from the Earthbender Ascension. So it's 26 now.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I forgot you had that. Let me think. Is there anything else I can do?
What is that counter, sir? The 27 experience.
Experience.
Right. Cool.
The Deval's Judgment has already triggered for a treasure this turn.
Proliferate twice.
I'm not sure. Has it?
I think so.
I think so as well. Yeah, if that's the case, yeah. Then I don't think I can do anything else, if that's the case, yeah. I'm dead if that's the case. Yeah. Should not have let you take back your...
Thank you.
All right. So Massacre Worm. Massacre Worm resolves. His trigger goes
GG.
on the stack. Yeah, good. Well played, Seth. We had to. It was a very, very good deck. Okay, Massacre Worm trigger goes on the stack.
Yep.
I'm going to tap 2 of these red. Just to go to 1 red.
Wait, why did it move
2.
us? Because he left?
Yeah, must be. That's weird though. It's not actually easier, but and then I'm going to tap. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that on second thoughts. I'm going to, I'm just going to cast that Massacre Worm. So all the creatures opponents control get 2/2, and each time a creature an opponent controls dies, that player loses 2 life. So I don't know, are any of yours 2/2s, Akil, or not?
Yes, I've got 2/2s. I've got 3 2/2s.
Okay.
No. Yeah,
Yeah,
just 2/2.
so-
So it has to be.
well, basically, every creature you control is going to get -2/-2 until end of turn.
Yeah.
So, I mean, some might obviously come back with your trigger things. For each creature that dies, you lose 2 life.
Oh, okay. So hang on. So every creature that I control,
Yeah,
they lose 2 life, and if they hit 0, then
So-
that means they die.
correct. And
Okay.
for each one that dies, you lose 2 life.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, so that's going to happen first. I mean, it also happens to Surf, but I don't think he's got any that are going to die to this.
Yeah. So fortunately, I've got a couple, and let me just count. Yeah. So I've got
What happens to this guy comes back end of turn? Yeah, sorry.
+2. So that includes counter, right? So if it just has +2/+2 outright, even with counters, then it's effective.
Yeah, so you take the total. So let's say it's a 1/1 with a 2/2, then it's a 3/3, and it goes to a 1/1. So it's only
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
so got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So
6 dies.
You're gonna die then anyway,
No,
because
no,
that's
no.
gonna kill you. No?
No, because this. So a creature only dies if the defense goes to 3-0, right?
To 0, exactly, yeah.
Okay, but if the
Attack goes, that's fine, yeah. Only if
Okay.
the toughness goes to 0.
and it's only until the end of the turn, right?
Correct,
Okay,
yeah.
so hold on. 2 things, because if that Cruel Celebrant died, you'd still get their triggers.
She
Okay.
doesn't die because she's
Well,
a
I know,
+2.
but what you were saying implied that it might
yeah.
matter. So I was just telling
Yeah.
you so you knew.
Oh, I see.
As in you'd get the
Um,
life, is it? What's the
You know,
trigger?
even if it died,
okay,
you'd
fine.
still get it. Now, this also brings into effect a very
Okay, yeah.
complicated thing, which is how triggers resolve. Basically, this is going to be fine for you, but it won't always be.
Yeah.
It depends on the player order and like who the active player is. So
Yeah.
triggers go on the stack in, it's called app-nap order, active player, non-active player. So right now, Dave's the active player. His triggers go on the stack first, if they all happen at the same time. So his triggers, which are the Massacre Worm ones, go on the stack first, and then yours go on top of that, and then the stack resolves in backwards order.
Yeah.
So you're going to get your life gain first, but if it was your turn, you would die right now.
Yeah, I get you.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
So you're lucky it's not your turn.
Hang on, because you a creature entered, that means I get another vampire, right? Or
Because correct. Well, yes. So it would come on first, exactly. So you'd get the creature because that would
one,
resolve
On
I don't know
cast.
what it was.
yeah,
Yeah.
1, 2.
But would it come above my ETB
Yes.
or below? So his would you'd get it first. Yeah.
He gets it on cast, so before
Sure,
yours
right.
even resolves, like even if it's countered, he'd still get it.
Right.
So that's
So
not
that's
actually
7.
good for you.
1,
Yeah.
3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7. So
Okay.
that's 7 creatures dead,
dead.
but that means everyone loses 7 and I gain 7.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So
Hang on.
okay, so I get 7.
I forgot what life I was on.
Uh,
I think you
You
were
are-
at 12.
12.
12, yeah. No.
So you're going to
yeah.
go to 19, and then you're going to go to 5. You're going to end up at 5.
Oh, 5. Yeah.
So your Cruel Celebrant's also going to die and come back as a
No.
demon, I guess? Or no?
No, she's not dead because she's a +2/+3.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I was asking, like if it's the
And then, Achilles, one other thing just for your knowledge, so the Massacre Worm, it creates a triggered ability. So it enters, and then it creates the trigger that gives the -2, right? But the thing that causes you to lose 2 life is attached to the Massacre Worm. So if you had an instant speed way to kill it, you could do that, and then your stuff's still all going to die, but then you won't lose 14 life. I know that's not the case right now. I'm just telling you so you know, because that's very important.
Yeah, fair enough. That's good.
Okay. So we're all done with those triggers. It's back to my priority.
Yep.
Okay. So, and can I just check what is the toughness of all your creatures now? You could just, because I can't see the things.
So all my creatures are tapped except the plus.
No, the toughness. Sorry, the toughness.
Oh, 4.
As in after they've got the -2.
Oh, after they got the -2. Oh,
Yeah.
then it's 0,
No,
2.
1.
No, that's 1. Yeah. So 1.
Toughness is the second number.
Sorry.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. 1,
That's
and
1.
then the second one.
2.
2.
2.
2.
3.
3, and 2. Okay. And the only one that causes us life loss is this Cruel Celebrant, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So priority back to me. I'm going to cast for a blue. Yeah, so for a blue, and 2 more, I'm going to cast a Glass Bull Mimic. Does this actually wait? Hold on. This won't trigger Massacre Worm's ETB, will it? Or will it?
Glass pool? Yeah.
Yeah. If I cast this, targeting Massacre Worm, it will trigger the Massacre Worm ETB too.
Yes, because it enters as. So the word as is the critical part.
I see. Okay, fine. So this is going to enter as a Massacre Worm. So it's going to do another -2/-2.
They're all going to die.
I don't think all of them. I think 4 of them, maybe, is it?
No, all of them.
One of them was a 5/5. Was a 3/3. I think your last one. But either way, I think you're going to die, but we're also going to take damage first, right?
Yeah. So let's work it out. Let's figure out which ones. So, yeah, so it's 2, 3. Yeah, only one's going to survive. So 4 of them are going to die.
So I guess if we'd still take 4 damage, would we?
Yes.
And yeah, so we'd take 4.
I mean,
and then you're going to gain 4 and then lose 8. So you're going to be at 1 life.
Jesus.
But you get those vampires back, I guess. But Cruel Celebrant's going to go.
Yeah.
Well, if you give him another vampire, then you'll kill him.
If I get, I'm giving you a vampire. How do I? Oh, when this enters, I give you 1 more vampire. Yeah.
Oh, then I did. Then
you're dead. So we take 1 more damage then, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we go to 3. Okay. Then I'm going to.
GG Achilles, well played.
Yeah, well played. Good game. We're all at 1-3-3 live. Really good.
Crazy game.
I'm going to
pass the turn.
I'm gonna sacrifice my 3 treasures for a Cursed Mirror targeting Massacre Worm.
Oh no.
So
you don't even need to do this if you have a removal spell.
Well, I don't have removal, but then I was going to move to combat, use Edea, double her trigger, and then take 2 of your creatures, and then attack and attack with everything. Basically, that was my plan. But we can go through it if there's.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it. You got it. GG.
All right, good game. That was a great game.
Damn, it was.
Yeah. That was fun.
Look at all this power.
I know. That was a really fun game. Achilles, do you prefer bracket 2 or bracket 3 then? Because this is your first bracket 3 game, right?
Yeah, I like bracket 3. I think.
Yeah,
I think it's more interesting.
This was a very weird game. They're not normally this complicated.
Yeah, but it was fun, right? Like this was. It's kind of very unique game when there's all this stuff going on.
I was expecting to just die off on the 4th turn or something for some reason.
Well, that's the good thing about Commander, though, is if you say you're playing a precon in a bracket 2, bracket 3, people are gonna leave you alone a little bit because it's that's why I was always willing to give you the Humble Defector because it's you're probably a bit less of a threat than Sephir and Surf.
Yeah, still there's some pretty decent thing.
Yeah,
cards
I mean,
in
look,
I
you
haven't
nearly
played.
won, right? We had 3 life each.
Yeah.
So,
By supporting me on Patreon, you help me toward my dream of quitting my day job and opening my own local game store. You can earn credits that you can use toward in-depth and detailed deck reviews, one-on-one coaching sessions, custom tokens, and more. Thanks for your consideration. I truly appreciate your support.